Okay, fine. So yeah, what did you think of this Wilson, Chris?
So yeah, it's felt like it was a good racket, not too dissimilar from my usual racket, which is the Pure Aero 300 grams. So I think this is 300 grams as yet. Well, yeah, so quite similar in that aspect. This felt like it had a bit less weight in the head and a bit more handle, so a bit more head light, I guess. And for me, because of this, it felt a little less stable when hitting through balls. So compared to the Pure Aero. I also felt on the serve that the Wilson, it could produce a lot of pop, a lot of spin, probably comparable to the Pure Aero, but a bit less pace. So I feel like if I was to try and compare them both, I'd have to string the Pure Aero at a high tension to maintain the same power, I guess, as the Wilson. So I felt like I could really sort of swing out on this, and you get a lot of spin, but you wouldn't necessarily hit it out. So it felt quite safe to play with.
So I've just been testing the new Wilson Shift. I normally play with the Head Prestige Pro, so it's a 95-inch head, 95 square inch head, and the weight is considerably more than this. Is 300. Mine is normally 310, I think. So I think the big difference for me, it felt like I got a lot of pace off the strings with my ground strokes with the Wilson. So I wouldn't call it power, I would call it speed off the string. So when I was hitting the ball, I was able to control it, but it felt like the ball was coming off really fast off the racket. It's considerably lighter. It feels way more lighter than just the 10 gram difference. But I think because it's so light in the head, the Wilson, that gives the illusion of it being an incredibly light racket. But actually, the difference between that and my racket is not that much. I found that I could get a lot of grip on the strings on topspin. Maybe it's because it's a polyester string in here and I normally use a multi-filament, so maybe that's why, but it did feel like really good grip on the ground strokes when hitting topspin. Slice, I didn't feel like so much more grip. And then serving, it did feel good. I think I need something heavier in the head when I'm serving, so when I snap, I get that head weight coming over it. But again, it did have very good pace off the string, so the ball came off really fast off the strings.